Spoiler alert ahead for a movie called Life is Beautiful from 1997. I was recently reminded of this movie. It's a story about this wonderful Jewish man and his son who unfortunately become victims of the Holocaust, and they end up being sent to this concentration camp. And at the camp, the man, the father, wants to protect his son from the horrors and truth of the camp. And since his son didn't speak German, he was able to shield him by pretending that everything that was happening was part of this elaborate game. The prisoners were part of this game and had to complete tasks assigned by the guards to earn points, and whoever got to 1,000 points first would win a tank. For the kids, their goal was to hide from the guards as much as possible, and they would score points for this as well. And the father continues this charade the entire time they're at this camp. I won't say any more, but I definitely recommend watching the movie. The reason why I was reminded of this movie is I was watching a news report with video taken by a reporter in Gaza, and he and his family were traveling from their home with this big white flag signaling that they're civilians, slowly walking through the streets trying to get to safety. They had elderly people in their group as well as a young son who the father often carried during the journey. Along the way, they witnessed gunfire, death, destruction, and the father, much like the man from the movie, explains the events going on around them to his son as a game, like a circus or amusement park. They speak French, and you can hear the father trying to comfort his son. Even riding in carts pulled by horses or donkeys, the father saying how this could be really embarrassing and humiliating, he tried to make it entertaining for his son so that he wouldn't be scared and he would be calm through the journey. I think it's important that we see this thread that runs through all of our experiences. The experience of this father in Gaza was very similar to this man and others from the Holocaust, and these are people from completely different faiths, religions, cultures, and parts of the world. But people are people, right? And people just want to live. And in any of these wars or conflicts, it's the people, the innocent people, who suffer, and the suffering is unimaginable. There are things that we see happening regularly that I think, wow, I would have been broken by this already. How is this person doing it? I'll end with a quote by Dr. Viktor Frankl, a Jewish psychiatrist who survived the Holocaust, even through being sent to a concentration camp. And he said, "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way."